Hello guys, it's Marek here and welcome to this episode of Photoshop Lightroom TV. This is episode 126 of Photoshop Lightroom TV, and I'm going to talk about another brand new feature in Photoshop CC, the new perspective warp, where you can warp objects in perspective. I'm going to work on this image here, and I'm going to use perspective warp to change the perspective on this building on the corner here. Notice that I've got a JPEG image open. I've got a background layer which is locked. You don't have to unlock the background layer, and now you can just go straight to edit perspective warp without unlocking the background layer. So I'll choose that perspective warp, right? And in here I'm on the layout in the options bar. That's where it was going to be active when you start, and once you define the perspective planes, then warp become active. Right now it's grayed out. So what we're going to do is, first we need to do, you get this icon by the way, is create the first perspective plane. So because I'm going to work on this building here, I'll start on this side. So I'm going to click, hold the mouse button down and drag to create the first perspective plane, and then we'll start adjusting it. So I'm going to take this pin to the corner of the building. I guess it should be here. This one here to the bottom of the building. I'm just looking at this line, so go straight and go all the way to the pavement, like that. This one goes down, so runs along the top of the building here, and maybe here to the end of the building. Okay, and this one along the pavement, which should be somewhere here. Right, you can resize it as well, so you can just grab this handle, okay. Or if you want to resize it, once you've got these lines, well, what you can do is you can hold the shift key down and then drag this handle so it moves in a straight line, so you don't have to worry about moving up and down. Then I'll do another one. So I'm going to click and drag, maybe some on the side, not too close to this one here. So I'm going to click and drag. I'm going to show you, if you start, let's say here, and if I drag it down, I'll see this blue line. So, which means these are going to snap, and I don't want them to snap, not yet. Okay, so I'm just going to reach the mouse button. I'll just undo, Control Z. And I'm going to click and drag somewhere here to start with. Here we go. And now I'll move this pin maybe here for now, and this one somewhere here for now, so they don't snap. And that one goes down, and that one here. Yeah, that should be fine. And now you can just take it right here and snap them together. Here we go. You don't have to take it all the way back. As soon as you see these blue magenta highlights, just release the mouse button and Photoshop will snap them. Okay. Now we can go to warp mode. So you can click the warp button here. You can do warp vertically or horizontally, all of them. So we could try maybe these. Okay, what about horizontal? That's actually quite good. Yeah. So Photoshop adjusts this automatically. This actually looks really good. The building is kind of straight. There is a slight bend here, but it looks like a road. So this is actually really good. Oh, what you can do is you can just do it manually. So you can take the pin and you can start bending the image one side or the other. There's some crazy stuff in Photoshop CC. And that one here, just move it slightly. That. This one down a bit. There we go. And then whenever you're ready, you click on the tick in the options bar to accept it. Right? And that's before, that's after. That's before, that's after. Quite a difference. Photoshop unlocks the layer, by the way, as well. And that's how you can use perspective warp in Photoshop, in the latest update in Photoshop CC. Now this is for Creative Cloud members only. This is only in Photoshop CC, and it was part of the latest update which came out around 2 weeks ago. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'm Marek Mularczyk from SAItraining.co.uk. More information about my Photoshop and Lightroom and Dreamweaver courses, have a look on my website at SAItraining.co.uk. And thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you next time on next episode of Photoshop Lightroom TV. Bye bye for now.